In today's video, I am going to teach you how to change the scale on an Excel graph. First, open the Excel file that contains the chart you want to adjust. Take a moment to look at your graph and notice the axis you want to change. Usually the scale refers to the numbers along the axis, such as the vertical axis on a bar chart, or the horizontal axis on a line chart. The goal is to make the chart display data in a way that is easier to read or that highlights differences more clearly. Now go directly to the graph itself. You will right-click the axis numbers. These are the numbers that appear along the axis, like the tick marks and labels on the left or bottom side of the chart. Make sure you click on the actual numbers or the axis itself, not on a data bar or a data line. When you do this, Excel will bring up a shortcut menu with options related to that axis. This step matters because the formatting choices you see depend on the specific axis you select. Next, in that menu, click Format Axis. This option is what opens the settings panel where you can control how Excel displays that axis. If you are having trouble finding it, look for the phrase Format Axis in the menu list and select it once. After you click it, Excel will shift your focus from the chart surface to the formatting tools. This is the part where you will actually change the scale. Once the Format Axis pane is open, look for the Axis Options tab. In the instructions, it mentions a bar chart icon, and that is the clue for where to go. In the right side pane, you should see multiple tabs, often one for options and another for other formatting controls. Click the Axis Options tab so you can access the fields that control minimum and maximum values. This is important because those scale settings are located specifically under Axis Options. After you click Axis Options, you will see settings related to the axis range. Now you can edit minimum and maximum. These fields let you control the starting point and the ending point of the axis scale. For example, minimum might be set to a default value that Excel automatically chooses based on your data. By changing it, you can adjust where the axis begins, which can make the bars or lines look different and easier to interpret. At this point, take your time and decide what you want the axis to show. If you set a higher minimum value, the chart will start closer to your data range, which can help emphasize variation. If you set a lower minimum value, you will include more space below your data, which may be useful for context. Likewise, changing maximum adjusts how far the axis extends above your data. This can affect how steep a line appears or how tall the bars look. When you edit minimum and maximum, type the values you want directly into the boxes. After entering a value, Excel typically updates the chart automatically, so you can immediately see the effect. If the chart does not update right away, double-check that you are editing the correct axis and that you are in the Axis Options area. It also helps to review the axis labels after the change, to confirm that the scale now matches what you intended. Finally, look over the whole graph to make sure the updated scale improves readability. Check that the axis numbers are sensible, that the data still makes sense visually, and that there is no confusion caused by overly tight or overly wide ranges. This quick review is a good habit because it ensures your final chart communicates the message clearly, and that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know about changing the scale on an Excel graph.